I was scared it wasn't for me, but I was wrong. A few weeks ago, I made a video saying Crimson Desert looks amazing, but I genuinely didn't know it was for me. Well, I played it and I owe you an update. I brought Crimson Desert knowing full well I may never finish this game, but that's just who I am. But something happened when I was playing it. I genuinely can't stop playing it. Crimson Desert has been called one of the best open world games of the year. It's also been called complete mess, but both of those reviews are about the same game and which one is the true definitive answer. So for anyone who doesn't know, Crimson Desert is an open world action RPG game by Pearl Abyss, the same studio behind Black Desert Online. You play as Cliff, a mercenary trying to survive in a brutal, war-torn world called Pywell. The visuals, chef's kiss, straight up. Let's be real, beautiful games come out every year, all day long. The question is, does it actually play well? Well, let me tell you what I found out, please. What does this game actually get right? Okay, so the combat. I wasn't sure what I was expecting going in, but this thing feels great, like genuinely satisfying. Every fight has weight to it. The dodge timing, the parries, it reminded me of Elden Ring. And if you know me at all, you know comparing something to Elden Ring is basically the highest compliment that I can give it. The world is massive, and what I love is that exploration actually rewards you. You're not just running through empty fields. There's always something to find. Side content, little mini games, hidden areas. It's genuinely surprised me on how much there was to do. The littlest things. I found myself losing hours chasing animals only to find a puzzle and items behind a waterfall. Remember when I said I was worried about the puzzles? Yeah, my instincts were right on that. Some of the puzzle sections feel like they belong to a completely different game. Sometimes they can slow everything down, and honestly, they just aren't that rewarding for the time spent going around the map looking for clues to solve it. I've heard people call some parts gobsmackingly infuriating. But the puzzles are still fun at the end of the day. The story also leaves more to be desired. It's there, it exists, but it's not the reason you're going to keep playing. The cutscenes look incredible, don't get me wrong, but if you're coming in expecting a deep emotional narrative like a From Software game, you might walk away just whelmed. Not over, not under. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't run into some bugs and some massive drop frames in particular boss fights, which wasn't very amusing. All in all, nothing really game breaking for me personally, but I've seen some people online have rougher experiences, just something to be aware of. Here's the honest truth on the game. This is not going to be for everyone. Everyone will not love Crimson Desert. You're going to love it or hate it. The reviewers who called it divisive, they're not wrong. If you need a game with a great story, tight pacing, zero fluff, it's probably not your pick. But if you're like me and you just love being in the world, exploring, fighting, finding random stuff, Crimson Desert has something genuinely special going on. I picked it up expecting to play it for 2 hours and move on to something else, yet I'm still here 150 hours later. I mean, well, it feels like 150 hours. I've only been playing it for about 50 hours, which if you've seen my previous video, you know that almost never happens with me. All right, now, so is the game worth buying? I think it depends on what you want from it. If you want a polished, complete experience with no rough edges, maybe wait for a sale. Or a patch or two, depending on what they do. The developers have been great with their patches. They already have patched up a whole lot of things, including inventory and other quality of life fixes. And if you want a visually stunning open world game that's like a sandbox with great combat that genuinely feels good and responsive, and you don't mind digging through some jank to find it, Hard Drop, please go buy it. For me personally, it was worth every penny. And I say that as someone who thought they wasn't going to finish it. And that's my honest thoughts. Enough is enough now. It's time for me to be quiet and see what you guys think. Have you played Crimson Desert? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you somewhere in the middle like most people seem to be? Drop it in the comments. I genuinely read every single comment. It means the world to me. And if you want to follow my full playthrough, I'm streaming it live over on Twitch. The link is in the description. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.